maybe a couple of more would be what an ENCE need to maybe bring it home here. Third and final map is going to be coming up, ENCE starting on the T side with Astralis on the CT side.
Who will be taking their place in the semi-finals? We'll find out very shortly indeed. Pistol round is important to Astralis. Bear in mind, they haven't picked up a single one in the series so far. 0 and 4. If they can change their fate now, that would be excellent. They've got something up their sleeve as well, Anders. Double HE on the pistol. 2 Jollies as well. This is something I haven't seen before. So I'll be interested to see where they've got those set up towards B. Okay, so they're waiting for a B rush or a B push, execution to come through, try and double nade them upon entry, but they will have no luck. It's going to be Buzz will be challenged first towards the connector.
Yeah, I like the attempt to set that one up, but not going to be rewarded this time. The kills all going the way of ENCE. Buzz trying to get it back in. I did say he has a little bit of a knack for pistol rounds. You can see him getting 2 kills there. It just unfortunately still might be a bit too late as they are in a 2-on-3. Oh my god, what a flick! He's taking down Snappy. Maybe, Henry, maybe there's a way.
Well, he's on for the ace so far. It's the young gun to try and step up. Unfortunately, Altex, I say that, he gets away with it for a second. Sampaius will course correct and find himself in the 2 versus 1 advantage. Buzz will need the ace now. Not going to happen. A beautiful pistol as they go 5 and 0. And that's going to be a very important round. And the force buy normally has been coming through for Astralis in these second rounds. They have been winning some of them as well, but it was a beautiful display here of an ace split. Snappy getting a crucial kill towards the Palace position. Buzz, fantastic shots, Anders, wasn't quite enough, and Sampaius' position even had a chance to miss a couple before taking Altex down. So, will be the force buy, and it's going to be a dropped M4, courtesy of Buzz, so that's quite noble. Buzz has dropped the M4 for Altex, and he sacrifices his own round, essentially. He has no armor and just a pistol.
Yeah, but again, you know, the way that he's been playing with pistols, maybe it makes sense. Okay, he's got something going for him there. Don't see many of those pistol specialists these days, but he seems to be one of them. It's still pretty early on in his career, so I guess we have plenty of time to learn more about him.
The most notable one of all time would be like Fnatic Dennis, back in the day.
That's true. Yeah, he definitely had for a minute. Rain, I think, as well had a reputation for something like that. Edward as well. If we want to go real back to 1.6, I'm happy to do.
You're rolling it way back, but yes, indeed.
Listen, Edward announced the comeback the other day, so
of course he did.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I might as well come back then.
5. Flamer here. Oh, he's gonna get run down. Yeah, no. Real crispy 1 deeks just yet. Device, he was thinking about it, but I think they've spotted him. All right. I like the attempt to set it up, though. That looked kind of smooth, but he didn't get the shot that he wanted.
Yeah, nice idea. Spotted them, hoping he had the element of surprise. Not going to be the case, though. It's going to be a clean conversion here, not giving away a single frag on the end side. 2-0 locked in. Glaive and Buzz. We did talk about this before, though, Anders. It was on Overpass, you remember. They did manage to save, I think it was 3 or 4 weapons in the anti-eco, or force buy in their case.
True.
And they managed to win round number 3. So they're not going to save as much this time. But 2 SMGs, it might be enough. You never know. That's if they do save them. Glaive, we're looking to upgrade and looking for exits here towards T-Spawn. But overall, very successful. Clinical performance so far from ENCE on Mirage. So looking like they're safe. Glaive can't really do much of this. The ideal if they jumped out the door now, but not going to happen. No one goes down. And Astralis will be eco, but a couple of SMGs, even if they just find 1 kill apiece and get $600, that might be worth it going forward.
Yeah, you know, on the other side of the coin too, for ENCE, right? It's kind of nice for demos to have a round here where they actually get the rifles out alive, because that's something that also haunted them in the series so far, is that even when they win rounds, it's not that clean. They usually end up losing a couple of rifles, and their economy is never that great. So they have a chance here to build a really strong economy at the beginning of the T side. Gotta appreciate that as well. Deagle in play, a Mac 10 and an MP9. Actually, 2 Deagles. I don't know. This is the kind of round, again, where it should be pretty straightforward for ENCE, but you never know. There's always a chance.
Absolutely. So, Glaive, saving the MP9. He has armor at least. Device, not the same story. They've spotted Glaive, and he'll be done for, so that's one of the SMGs removed. Snappy will take care of him. Blame F. It's a nice position, but no one has to commit to it. Like, you don't even need the frags at this point. Stay together. Watch your flanks. As Madden will be finding their 3rd, and now we have the 4th. It's going to be job done. Blame F will remain, and they've spotted him as well. Another clean sweep. You can see what it means to them as well. So much money. This is what you call a bonus round. Now, if you've heard that term being thrown around and you're not really sure what it means when you're suffering from so much success on your campaign after winning the pistol, you go up 3-0, and then you've actually got SMGs and lesser weapons in the first gun round. We call it a bonus round as well because then you can operate in a much looser manner. You've got Galil's Mac 10s here, M4s. You can present something really fast and aggressive and uncomfortable, knowing that even if you lose the round, doing damage is the aim of the game. So we'll see what they've got up their sleeve. But it ends with a massive advantage here in round number 4. And we'll see whether Madden can push them back from the mid-push.
Oh, the counter flash coming out. That actually was kind of good. There was a moment there where Buzz couldn't see anything. The spray for Device, it's a little bit clumsy, but you know what? He got the job done in the end.
Oh,
Snappy and Diha coming back into the round, though. It's still a 3-on-3 in this bonus round. Like you said, actually, Nerds getting a headshot on Glaive as well. This is making it awkward. BlameF here, he has to put out the smoke or the Molotov. He just has to try and stay alive here. Diha's going to keep it going, and ENCE swinging back in spite of losing 2 opening kills in the round and a grenade on top as they dunk on BlameF.
That is absolutely sick. You can see that playstyle personified. Exactly what I spoke about coming into this one. A little bit looser, a bit faster. When you see an opportunity, you just leap on top of it. And sure, they lost the first pick, but coming through the smoke, yeah, Device got the frag, but he ran out of so many bullets in the exchange. Snappy and Diha able to capitalize, smoking off connector. Nerds taking matters into his own hands. He said he wanted to see more from him, Anders. He has delivered on all fronts there. 4-0 now as they knock Astralis down to just pistols. What's the play? Smoke towards middle. They did have a bit of a stack towards window, but their vision has been removed now, so they're going to reconfigure. But this is one of the rounds I don't have much faith for. We'll see. Altex did have an amazing Deagle sequence on Nuke. I'm sure it's front page of Reddit already if you want to go check that out. As for now, he'll be tested once more, this time in towards the B apartments, and it doesn't look like he'll be getting 4 kills.
I mean, that's almost, especially on land, right? That's almost like a once-in-a-career kind of play, so I don't expect him to do it again. Yeah, that was sick. If anyone missed it, you're right. They should definitely go check that out. Glaive's trying to take on over. Not really hitting much other than the wall at the moment.
And Anders, we haven't done it today. I'm going to give you an A-Stream update. They're still playing over there as well. That's Cloud9 FaZe. They're also in the third map. It was 16-7 for FaZe on Mirage.
Really?
And 16-7 for Cloud9 and Inferno, exchanging blows. And now they find themselves on Ancient, where they're up 12-5. FaZe, that is, on the T side after just winning the pistol. So looking good for FaZe to make it to the semifinals as well. We'll keep track of that. I'll update you as to how that one pans out. But for now, Device left in the unenviable position of a 5 versus 1 for Deagle, but oh my god, does he ever find a hell of a shot. So that's not bad. Snappy is taken down, and he gets another as well. So just getting warmed up, it seems. He wouldn't get a third, would he? No. It's going to be Madden to nullify his efforts there, but still, $600 in the bag, pays off the debts for the Deagle at least. And we get into yet another gun round. ENCE couldn't really be in a better position right now. On the T side, final map, semi-finals on the line. And they are firing on all cylinders, to say the very least. Momentum behind them. Had a nice bonus round as well. AKs across the board. So much money as well. Diha with $10,000. An eye-watering sum if you're an Astralis fan, as they'll enter with a Device AWP.
Yeah, they really are loving life at the moment. Just having such clean rounds at the beginning. But Device, with the AWP picked up, that's a nightmare. A good flick again. He is absolutely swinging right back. Nerds will take him down for the smoke, but you could tell this has been the series so far. Device just heavy impact shots with the AWP all over the place. Puts them in a 4 versus 3, and let's see if his teammates can follow up on the promise that he started with here. Oh, that's close. Diha nearly destroying BlameF at the back of the site.
Yeah, he'll drop a smoke. Reposition. They've lost track of him now. As you can see, Diha unsure if he crossed the bomb site or fell back towards the A ramp. It is the latter. And we have, speaking of which, we have got Buzz in that position as well. So they're sacrificing the A site, allowing them to take some control and hopefully punish them on the cross. Oh, that's the bomb.
That's an issue. I like the fact that BlameF actually walked out of the bomb site. I don't think Snappy can win this one, unfortunately. Oh my god, he just went for it. 45 seconds, he's backing up into it, and he had no idea where Glaive was. My god, that got so close. And you know what? That's huge. Even for ENCE, right? They don't care. They have all the money in the world. But for Astralis, that could have been a 3 or 4 man surviving round, and instead, it's a 1 versus 1. A Snappy almost broke their hearts.
Excellent effort there from Snappy. 1 versus 1, as you mentioned. Didn't have any information as to where Glaive was. Maybe could have pumped the brakes, figured things out, but there's the first round for Astralis. It did take 2 device picks at the start. Concessions to be made here. BlameF's down to the SMG, and fast pace. Device will get the first completely blind, but he's taken out of the round. 4 and 4, and in this scenario, you can easily say it favors the T side. Altex reacting, and Snappy providing nothing but headshots here. What did he have for breakfast this morning, Anders? His form has been impeccable today.
It's really been something truly astonishing. 13 and 3 on him. He's so determined to win this. We said earlier, he's usually sort of the weak point of the team, which is not even the criticism here. It's just the fact that all of his teammates are mechanically super gifted. He's supposed to be the brains of the team and leave the shooting to the rest of them, but he's taken over all of it. He's done it all in this one. Snappy, actually, maybe DR to get that last one, but still, he's running away with this early game.
To have the presence of mind as well, to understand they'll be pushing, right? You've got the opening pick, I say a 4 and 4, there's going to be some sort of reaction. Not only do you absolutely rail the first player, you've got that presence of mind to know there could be a second as well. That's super impressive, and the fact he had such a clean conversion on both kills as well, I tip my hat to the in-game leader, taking down his fellow countrymen in such a disgusting fashion. Beautiful stuff there from Snappy, and it's going to be yet another eco here. A slight partial buy with the upgraded pistols, and a BlameF SMG once again. The majority of the teams that are 1 and 7, they can't get going so far. Early days, but dominance presented by ENCE so far.
Yeah, they look undefeatable, at least at the start of it. There is still time for Astralis to turn this around, but man, it's going to have to be equally impressive if the comeback's going to happen here. So far, it's Device that kind of gave them an opportunity with that AWP in the middle, but apart from that, haven't really seen Astralis wake up on the third map. Not yet. Stacked towards the B bomb site. Glaive hanging around. Oh, good shot on Altex. Not going to get a second one. They have the boost up here as well, so there is a bit of trickery, but everyone has to stay alive. Buzz has to live, otherwise this boost is not going to mean anything. They will be able to check it, yeah. You can see as soon as they... Oh my god, Device, they were checking it and still made it work. How is that possible? Now it's Snappy. Dane versus Dane here. He's got the health for it.
He can't keep getting away with this. Device has made this one possible now. The bomb is still down. He has control of it. AK-47 towards the kitchen window, and he's got the perfect crosshair placement for Snappy if he walks into it. And it looks like he probably will. 30 seconds, takes the bomb. Is he hightailing it away? Device hasn't seen it scooped up yet, so he could knife out at about 5 seconds. He has to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to have to start running soon. Oh, he's going back towards B? Oh no, he thinks he's played him, but he hasn't. Device wins.
He's just waiting, so patient. You're absolutely right. A triple, 2 of them with the 5-7. They checked it. They cleared out the bomb site. He's supposed to be dead in that moment, and then he is just ice cold, waiting around in the market for Snappy to show up. Okay, it really is all on Device if they want to win.
Sometimes, Anders, they play themselves. Device knows that. Had he just knifed out and gone away, as I said, he looked like he was going to do, he probably wins it. There'll be no kid, of course, but overthinks it and allows Device just to hold tight, take him down, and that's a beautiful, beautiful sequence once again from Dether. Double kill on the boost, closes out the 1 versus 1. They're back in this game now, and it's the opening kill from the big man once more. He is playing to an unbelievable level.
Just imagine playing in a game like this and just knowing that, yeah, if we're gonna win, I just have to do it. I have to get these kills every single round. He's trying to catch up to Snappy. About 4 kills away from that happening. Oh, and look at who's there's Madden snuck up in the middle. That could have been a kill. That's a really, really good position for Madden, but not going to make a difference. Device getting off every single frag, and now Altex maybe inspired by Device. Imagine playing with Device at this stage in your career. If your Altex or Buzz, that's got to be quite something.
Oh yeah, you don't want to disappoint him. You want to step up. You want to be right up there with him fragging, showing that his contributions have not gone unnoted. So, here's Snappy, you're right. In-game leader. Great form so far in this series, but it's not going to be enough here. Altex, hat-trick in the B-bomb site. Double kill from Device to open things up. And that's what they needed. A world-class performance from the Danish sniper as the 2 opening frags once again. He just seems to be everywhere, Anders. Wherever they go on the map, he is there, ready and waiting with his crosshair, ready to go. Altex as well. Really nice reposition after getting the double kill. Gets the 3rd. And yeah, that's a lovely round for Astralis. Like I said, they're right back in this. They needed a miracle. Device delivered. And now it's up to the teammates to join him in the fragging department and hopefully get themselves out of this mess.
Device is the miracle, Henry, at this point in time. It's so ridiculous. Just, yeah, Mr. Consistent. How do you even come up with something like this? All right.
Bear in mind as well, that's A-Stream game I was talking about. That's a lower bracket game. So that's FaZe Cloud9. So one of those teams will be going home. We'll just check in with that. 15-6 in favor of FaZe. So, yeah, looks like Cloud9 are going home. They won't be able to defend their title. And that's going to be it.
Was not expecting that at all. Yeah, they were so well received in Dallas last time. Remember, the crowd was loving them, cheering them on. You got the USA chants coming out inexplicably, but, you know, it is America. Henry, what can we do?
Well, again, all the North American representations be taken out. I guess FaZe is still an American org. They can hold on to that. That's about as good as it gets for them at this stage.
Yeah, they'll grasp onto something. They'll find a way, which is what they should be doing. You know, got to support North American Counter-Strike. We're not lying when we say that that in many ways Dallas really is sort of the home of Counter-Strike in a way. Like you think about all those old CPLs and all the rest of it. Like it has such a long history with the state, with the city. Oh, here we go. Nade out, smoke, and Snappy actually getting a little bit of damage onto him. Glaive will get the kill, but he's going to go down immediately afterwards. It is just barely still a 4 versus 4. Madden's practically dead, but he's going for the goal here, trying to get the bomb planted. BlameF, he'll get a kill, and the bomb does get planted, but he can't escape. Found by Device inside of the smoke, and now it's on Snappy. 1 versus 3. He's played
you've said that a few times. Snappy has been left in these undesirable situations, but there it is. Astralis continue the form after being down 6-0. They construct a comeback here, 4 rounds in a row, and yeah, sure, they're still down, but the way they're winning these rounds now, you can see they've got a second wind. They're believing once again. The rough starts do happen. Like it was the perfect entry into the third map for ENCE. They had even the bonus round victory, right? Like it doesn't get much better than that. But speaking of which, this Device performance, like it'd be hard to think of a better contribution to this series. 30 kills in the first map, 38 in the second, and he's on course to do the same again here on the third and final map. He deserves to be in those semi-finals.
He really, really does. This is a performance of a lifetime for somebody that already has such a deep career.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. They're going to try and go quick at it here. If they take Buzz, they might just take the bomb site, but a good headshot. He wanted to turn away. Might have expected there would have been a flash to follow it up. BlameF's going to get 1 kill, though, so they are still holding on. The bomb is up there, but with a Molotov, that's going to slow it down. Oh, no, it lands right inside the smoke. That's a little bit awkward. BlameF in the middle, though. He'll do a good job, and I think they might have done enough here, Henry.
Yeah, looks to be the case. 4-on-2. Device. Not happy with that, though. He wants another slice of the action. BlameF will beat him to the punch, and we have got Nerds so far removed. He's got the bomb on his back, and the best he can hope for here is a plant in towards B, but there it is. Glaive's got his number. And 5 rounds in a row now. Astralis are looking much better. BlameF, great round from him there. Ducking and weaving. Buzz, like he said, he got 1, but he did weaken up the second, allowing BlameF to get this nice sequence of events and close out the round. Really, really strong stuff there from Mr. Ben. So, like we said, 5 in a row, maximum loss bonus. Still not quite enough. They'll have to go down to the partial buy. So, ENCE, they had a similar start on Nuki, remember, on this as well. What was it, 5-0 to kick things off, and they had like T-side campaign, but it was completely nullified and shut down after that. We'll see if Blame can continue this strong showing of form in the last couple of rounds. He'll open things up. Find Madden. Smoke down to allow him to access the connector as well. This is the 2nd kill guaranteed. Oh, he doesn't quite commit to the cubby. So some Pius will live to fight another day.
Oh, a little bit of an awkward spray coming out, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. He's good for the shot. He did take some damage. And now he's going to try and just slow it down once again. Actually, Ortek's there. That's going to be the bomb discovered. So whatever they wanted to do in this round, ENCE probably not going to be this. It's Sunpirates in the middle and Nerds as well. Maybe some damage here would still be quite nice if they could pick it up. Even just 1 kill, but that's not going to happen. BlameF coming back with the triple. And that ties up the scoreline 6-6. Wherever ENCE gone? This was supposed to be... This still is a good first half already, but man, a little bit deflating, surely, to watch this slip away.
Yeah, it feels that way, doesn't it? They had such a firm grasp on this first half. Yet another pistol. They're 5-0 in pistol rounds right now. They have the dream run. 6 rounds in a row. For the semi-final spot, you'd think, okay, anything else at this point's a bonus. But the fact they haven't really showed up to any of these rounds since. Alarm bells are going off now. They're starting to look uncomfortable. Lost their mojo somewhat. And Buzz, his confidence is starting to rise, starting to swell. You can see him pushing towards that A ramp, hunting for information, and he's got a lot of it. Snappy towards... Oh, Glaive. That is a bit of a fumble, though. Walking out his nade in hand, and Snappy holding towards Delpan will take the first frag of the round.
Alright, throwing a lot of grenades into the middle, just in case anyone was trying to chase him down, but they really weren't. Oh my god, Madden, that is a beautiful headshot. That's going to open it up, and that's going to win the round, too. I mean, they're throwing up, but surely, yeah, Sampaia's able to take down Device. I was going to say, they could have even justified a save in that 5 versus 3, although I guess the way Device is playing right now, it's hard to judge him for trying to just show up and take a swing at them at the B-bomb site, but great entries, really. That shot from Madden towards the catwalk position probably should won the round right then and there. Alright, ENCE. Back at it again. It's good to see them not disappear. That happened earlier, like you said, and you don't really want to see them be in that position one more time, so...
No, certainly not. But that's them breaking the streak, at least.
Yes.
Like that storyline is over. So, 4 players surviving. They'll get $3,500 on top of what they have right now. For the 4 players with the weapons as well. Sampaia's AWP. Snappy top fragging again, Anders. So he's got 16 kills, doubling the efforts of the second place fragger, which is Diha. That's great for Snappy, but terrible news for the team overall, I would say. Like, you definitely... It's great to have him there at the top consistently right now in this series, but not the name you're looking for. You want your Dihas, you want your Maddens up there, your Sampaias. So hopefully they'll be inspired by his performance. He's currently dropping 129 ADR. So yeah, he is playing very well. This looks to be a set piece off the bat. All 5 players make their way towards A, setting up the smokes, and Sampaia's looking for that first pick.
Oh, sneaking down. You can't really see anything. Oh, there's the flick. Okay, the fire was everywhere. Madden's going to follow it up. It's a long time when no one was shooting at each other there. Just the fog of the flames, unable to see what was going on the other side. 3 versus 5 now. And that is such a clean way to get into the bomb site. Now, Ultex, that grenade's... Oh, no, I thought for a minute it actually did fall down, but going to be way deep in the bomb site. Bomb's going to be planted here. And again, Astralis, they have some money in the bank, so maybe they can stick around and look for a kill. But if they don't get it instantly like this one, I think it's not worth it.
I think I agree. Not really much to say about this retake. They've got kits. They've got some manpower, but the bomb coming at the halfway point, they're not committing. That's going to be it. Device holds towards short. Looking for exits now as we come to the bookend of this first half. It will be 8-6. So 2 rounds in a row here for ENCE. And the fact they've won the first half, like, sure, they had a spree of rounds against them, but they're still going to end up winning this half on the T side of Mirage. That's pretty massive.
Yeah, it really is. Okay. At least the one exit there. 16 on Snappy.
Just to note, we just waved goodbye to Cloud9 on the tournament as well. So that's the end of their run. They would not be defending the crown here at IEM Dallas. So that's kind of sad. They were, I guess, the crowd favorites. I won't say the hometown heroes, but yeah, the fact they had so much support. They even said in a few interviews they love playing here. So that is a shame, but congrats to FaZe. And we'll see round number 15 well underway here. Full buy on either side. ENCE brought out the Tech 9s across the board as well as their secondary. And it looks like they're setting up for an A execution again. 5 players here. Flashbang goes over. This is the commitment, Anders. We are off.
Yes, it is. Again, ENCE playing with a ton of speed and commitment that we didn't see maybe on some of the first maps, but on this one they certainly got it. Buzz and Device get a couple of kills each, but the round is not done yet. Sampaia's still going to get that one shot off on Device, and once he's down, the round is maybe back open again, although Buzz is going to do a little bit more work in this one. Snappy's out, so now the heavy hitter is gone from either side. Nerds trying to get them back into the round. There's a 2-on-3 unfolding here. Still a minute on the clock, and he's just out in the open. One false step here, and he's going to be dead. It'll be Glaive to deliver the final punch, and Nerds will take down, or will end up going down at the end. So, yeah, not at all bad here. This is starting to look real interesting, Henry. We've got a real match on our hands here for the third and final map.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Intel Extreme Masters. You join us for the third and final map between ENCE and Astralis, and the game couldn't be closer. 8-7 is the score after the first half, and there's one semi-final slot available. Who will be taking it? Time will tell. ENCE have a slight advantage here, but they're switching over to the CT side, and it's fast-paced from Astralis here. Device leads the charge. No real damage done just yet, but Diha lying in wait. Could he shut them down?
They need that opening kill, and it's Buzz, of course it is, to take down Diha to begin with. They're pushing into CT spawn. They want to run them down, and the kills are so good. Again, Buzz just wrecking his way through. 3 kills on him, but it might not be enough. Sunfire's determined to bring it back, and it's Glaive controlling the situation just for a minute here. Does get the shot, and will bring down the Spaniard, and now question is, he can't find Nerds. He has no idea where he is. He's got so much time, 1 minute and 15 seconds, so yeah, why wouldn't he do this?
He's going to reset the round. He's just going to completely lose track. So Nerds, that is. And now it just comes down to positioning. So Glaive with the bomb on his back, suggesting he can go anywhere, but it's going to stick towards A for now. We saw this in the Device 1v1 as well. So coming back to the original bomb side, Nerds is just going to hold position. Let the round play out. See if he gets lucky. And he actually is in the right position here as well. Glaive can plant towards Connector and get the bomb down, and that's what he's going for. But it will alert Nerds, and he's going to push in.
Yeah, he knows exactly where Glaive is. Doesn't get the first headshot, so now it's more of a fair fight. Nerds wants to put some bit of distance between them here. Tries again. He's nearly got him, but he's out of bullets, and the Glaive is going to escape.
No way.
And that's a nightmare. He doesn't have a kit. He doesn't have time to play this kind of game. He needed to find the kill really, really quickly. And now, a 10-second defuse. Maybe he can jiggle it a couple of times here to try and get Glaive back into the fight, but it will not be easy. You could see he's holding it back there, still trying to get the defuse. Now comes the peak. Oh, Glaive, he's played this expertly. He's absolutely destroyed him.
Yeah, this is a Counter-Strike masterclass from Glaive in the 1 versus 1. So annoying to play against, and just made the perfect play there. As soon as he gets dinged, taking down 10 HP, he says, right, I need to get the hell out of here. There's a good chance he won't have a kit. I've got the connector plant down. If I can jump out that window, he can then just spot for information, spot for the defuse, and then it's such a difficult kill. I will say, Astralis maybe got a little bit too horny here for the frags and CT spawn. Stampius with 3 massive headshots there. Great contribution. But there it is, Anders. That's the first pistol round Astralis have won this evening.
True.
And it was a grueling affair. So they go 1 and 5 in pistols here. So maybe that's enough. Just what the doctor ordered in the nick of time. So they'll enter round number 2 here. Up against the Force by double scouts, M4 for Nerds. And a scout shot from D-Hart comes so close to connecting, but here's Blameath just locking off the choke points while his teammates get ready to execute and B, and there's no one there. So this round should be done just by the positions we're seeing so far.
Or maybe Voltex. A little bit of a labored spray, but going to be fine for now. The scout's not really allowed to be put into play. And Nerds hoping for a boost that's not really coming. And either way, you're not wrong. This is going to be a more straightforward round for Astralis. It means they're going to take the lead at 9-8. And we'll see. I mean, this early buy-up for ENCE, not that I'm against it, but it also means they're going to be delaying potentially that AWP on Sunpius, which we know should be a big factor here. Hunting down one. Dave Ice going to get the kill on to D-Har as well. Some range here. This is the perfect spot for a scout, and oh, he's going to get one of the kills. They're all going to be coming for him anyway, so good hunt down. Just Madden left here with the MP9, and he might be a victim too if they could find him. Voltex, he's going to keep it going. Oh, he actually spotted him and almost got him to... Not quite, but it was close enough anyway. 9-8, Henry. 1 round lead. We've yet to take a guess right now, Henry. Who's winning this one?
I had Astralis at the beginning, so I'm going to stick with them for now. Like, it's been a labored affair, going down 6-0 here on the 3rd and final map, but they showed great tenacity and character, fighting their way back, and especially Device. Like, my God, he got them back into this one single-handedly, it felt like, with that 5-7 clutch, boosted up, an old-school position. Like you said, they even checked it. He gets the double kill, but a fly in the ointment. That's a nice opening kill. Altex gives a bit too much away there at the start. He'll be punished for it. Still a massive advantage for Astralis. Shouldn't be losing this one. But if Madden gets a second, well, that's when it gets a little bit interesting. But Device makes light work of him, and that should be enough. That'll be the commitment now toward the inside. Should be over.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to put on Madden in that moment. He really has to get the double and then try and stay alive because his teammates just don't have anything to work with. Astralis throwing a lot of nades in towards jungle and just try to keep it...
No.
Okay. I don't know how that happens. Surely you win that fight every single time. They're still going to be fine. I'm saying it now. They're going to be okay.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, with that kill, that pretty much confirms it. They've got now nothing, no kits, no weapons, no nades. So, yeah, decent round, though, all things considered. Madden getting 1 kill with the MP9, at least gives him another $600 in the bag. And that might help them drop the AWP going forward. If they have to, some buyers can afford one still. He was pretty conservative with his cash. Nerds will go down. And speaking of some buyers, he'll be joined by Snappy. Just looking for another exit if possible. Not going to happen. Oh, there it is. Okay, I take it back. Snappy did connect once again, continuing that strong form. Yeah, claps all round. A little bit too expensive, you ask me. But still, they got the job done. It's all fine as they take the lead here now. After being down 0-6. Astralis on the T side of Mirage, looking to book themselves a place in the semi-final here at IEM Dallas.
That was a round that just ended up a lot more expensive than you would have really liked to for Astralis. You can tell on the scoreboard there, right? 350 on Glaive, 4,500 the most on Blameath, so they lost a fair few more rifles than they probably needed to. ENCE can buy in this round, and it actually does barely just feature the AWP on Sunpius. Not bad.
Yeah, he was pretty good managing his economy. So a slower round here. You can see two players working through the palace. Altex has gone down into B apartments early. Didn't really get anything done for it, so they're going to have to try and answer back quickly here. Might as well commit. See if you can find a gap, knowing that there's no AWP at the side. Anders, that was the opportunity. That was the gap. And still, Buzz capitalizes. Can he get the second? Oh, it's Blame F to find it, but still, the damage has been done. But the bomb's gone down. Device will pick up the pieces here, so he can actually grab the bomb and just run in towards B. That would actually be fine if he can pull that one off, but it's still a weird round. Buzz, burning away Snappy, does alleviate a lot of pressure here. So Sampire's pretty far removed. They know it's the AWP, and remember, he got the first kill towards the B bomb site, so they don't want to overcommit and throw this round away. He can certainly win a 1 versus 3. As far as they're aware, he's still in B.
Yeah, they're going to pick it up. You're wrong. He definitely can. He's a little bit far away. I kind of wish he could be closer to the bomb site, but he just doesn't really know where they are either. It's been so much time already. He's going to hear the footsteps, but they're not going to be planting anywhere near where he is, so at this point, it's probably worth it just to save the AWP. Just hope that they never really show up. If he was close to the bomb site and he could get the first kill for free, maybe he then goes for the 1 versus 2, but he was just so far away, and I don't know how he could have done anything different here. Tough position for him to be in. That's going to be Astralis finding 11 rounds. This is starting to look really, really good on this second half. And again, remember, ENCE were on this massive win streak at the beginning of the game here on Mirage. It looked like they were just going to completely crush Astralis, but they haven't been able to so far tonight.
Let's talk about the current form of Astralis. Obviously, just winning CCT, an online tournament. Say what you will about it, it's still a very difficult challenge, winning those tier 2 tournaments online. Yeah. Taking down the likes of Iron Branch, Aurora, but then moving on their wins now. So OG 2-1, Eternal Fire 2-1, Liquid took them down the opening game here in Dallas 19-17, an overtime victory. No one had them as a favourites going to that one. No one believed in Astralis before coming to this tournament. Everyone loves the fact that Vice is back, but I don't think many people put much stock in them making a deep run of this tournament. Then took down Cloud9 2-0. And now on the precipice of taking down ENCE, who are in incredible form in the upper bracket final here at Group B. This would be a tremendous return to form. If Astralis can find themselves a semi-final placement, that's already above and beyond expectations before coming into this tournament. The pressure is off at that point, Anders. And
no doubt.
Who knows? They could maybe go further.
Yeah, this certainly was not on my bingo card at all. Like I said, I kind of lost a little bit of hope in the Astralis project. This did seem like things were in a weird position. Yeah, I think you summed it up nicely. Like, everyone's excited that Device is back, but you want to see him back in a team that also has a chance to actually make it deep into tournaments. And that did not seem like it was the case. But you know what? We're just dead wrong. They are going deep in this tournament no matter what, right? They're at least going to be the quarterfinals, maybe the semifinals, if they can keep it up here tonight.
Absolutely true. We'll say it one final time. Loser down to the quarters, winner straight to the semis. So you still made the playoffs regardless. And this is another difficult round for ENCE. They've partially bought around the AWP. So it's MP9s, 5-7 for Diha. But Sampire's, his excellent form on Nuke needs to be replicated here if they're going to stand a chance around number 20. For now, Astralis taking mid control. Blame F boosted up, peeking in towards short. Diha, just seeing if you get anything from this. You can see that light inside the smoke. If you see it kind of blink for a second, I mean, the T's crossed in front of it, so you'll see a lot of CTs hold that position, watching that light within the smoke. And here's the timing it well. He's probably got this kill, to be honest with you. Lovely first shot. Gets some smoke as well, and yeah, he's out of there. Good job from Dia.
That's what you want to see. Blame F out of the round. Sometimes, like you said, someone that has to really step it up with the AWP. Find that form they had on Nuke towards the end. It was sick. Worth going back and watching if you missed some of those kills, because he definitely stepped it up. Now Molotov down towards Snappy, and he's not enjoying it. He's going to burn and just has to run right out. He's dead. No chance he could have done anything, especially not with the MP9. And his teammates, they're in the area, but they couldn't help him either. They don't have a single flashbang, nothing they could throw to have him escape that smoke or the Molotov. So yeah. 4 versus 4 with the bomb down, and they need to really, I mean, they could go with the MP9s. Losing those, maybe not the end of the world, but the AWP has to stay alive. And now they're picking up an AK as well. It's going to be 12-8 here, Henry.
Love that little smoke from Glaive as well before he planted. Smoking kitchen with that set smoke. That was really cool. I haven't seen that before. Sampire's holding on to the AWP, as mentioned. But yeah, course correcting after losing Blame F, courtesy of Diha with that 5-7. They managed to get back into the B bomb site. take down Snappy and Madden, and job done. 12-8 now. A lot of players surviving. Pretty clean round, all things considered. You're up against SMGs in an AWP. They're only losing one. It's a pretty commendable feat. And they've got the round in the bag. No casualties upon exit either. So looking very good here at Astralis. And here's the only kill that was found for the CT side. You thought that could be the start of something great. But Glaive shutting down their hopes and aspirations here. Like I said, that cool smoke towards the kitchen as well. Just solidifying their chances of picking up the round. We enter another gun round situation. Snappy on the MP9. Could have got something more. They can drop him weapons. He D-Har with $4,000 residual. So he's opted for this. So whether he has like a little underpass play in mind, we'll see. It's actually going to be a mid-push at least. And D-Har will find the first. A second frag on the agenda. But Glaive course corrects and brings it back to a 4-4. But he does get dinked in the process. He's gone down to 1 HP and gets given the AWP.
It looked like he was looking the wrong way, Glaive. It doesn't even matter. This time he was definitely looking the right way, but D-Har's just a little bit too quick on the trigger. He's going to take him down. Snappy. He does run down Ultex, and Blamef just barely making it out there. The bomb is all the way back in T-spawn, Henry, and Blamef and Buzz are far away from each other. This is so awkward. Now, well, Blamef's going to be found. I don't know what Buzz could do. It would be different if one of them had the bomb. They could have played around that in sort of a different fashion, but now they're going to know already shooting with the legs, so this round is definitely done. ENCE going to find a 9th one here, and they needed it badly. They needed to put a stop to Astralis and the madness that they were coming out with. Okay, good shot.
Hang on. It's 2-on-1, Anders. This isn't done.
It has to be. ENCE has to be able to win this round. All right, Madden's going to be able to take him down. My God.
Yeah, I was thinking with the AWP in play as well, if he brought it down to 1 versus 1, the HP is not a factor, but well played to ENCE. A solid round. They needed to close the gap, and finally coming online here. It was the little mid-push as well, so an aggressive stance, one that works out for them. D-Har confident as ever, and Snappy just had to get 1 kill there. Like we said, he was operating with just the MP9. As long as he gets 1, his job is done. He'll be working with the M4 this time. He's upgrading to a rifle as we go 12-9, round number 22. D-Har smoked off once again, but this is where he thrives as he looks for any speculative damage through the smoke. And speaking of which, we've got more damage being applied here. Good grenade, doesn't quite connect, but still, Blamef happy they've smoked off the key choke points, window and connector, as he starts to push in towards middle. Device will be checking towards that connector position.
It's not that far from. If he takes a step forward here, better be careful. Nertz is on the other side. No flash is thrown. It's just Glaive going for the raw peak, and he goes down. I think they got spotted as well. Blamef, they know that someone's up there. So good information, but Device not letting Nertz escape, and that's the kind of shot they needed. It might still be too late here. It's a 2-on-4. And if they leave Device alone in the middle, if they go and fight him, it's different. But if they leave him alone, this should be the round for ENCE. Look at this. He sees just the leg. He's got the right idea, but he falls off. Oh, no.
That's a shame. That might have been their ticket back into this round, but Device will have to explore his options elsewhere. 1 player towards the fireboxes. That's going to be Madden. And 40 seconds. Round not completely over. If Device finds this key frag towards the window, you never know. He's got it, I think. There it is. Now just 1 player remains towards A. They can take Madden down quickly. He's low HP. It could be enough. Now, do they have the presence of mind to check this common position? Apparently not. Madden will strike and secure the round, presumably. 20 seconds, he needs to try and buy as much tail. Probably go down. If he can just buy it in 5 seconds, that's enough. Once he's done that, default plan will come through, and Sampires converts. It ends finding double digits here. We're going to go the distance again. We wouldn't have it any other way. Everything on the line. One of these teams will be making their way towards the semi-final, and Nertz, he wants to be that team. He gets the opening frag towards short, buys him a lot of time, funnels him in towards A, and Sampires connecting all the dots with that AWP.
Even in victory here, ENCE, they have to put everything into it, right? Like, none of these rounds are really easy. So just like a 2-on-4, and they still feel uncomfortable. They feel like at any moment it could all fall apart. So Astralis are definitely putting pressure on ENCE. But for a couple of rounds here, they're surviving it. They're making their way through. Timeout being called. Let's see what they come up with here. Astralis, they can see the end of the map. They're so close to being able to pull through, but they're really not there yet. This can still go the other way. ENCE can absolutely make the comeback happen. It'd be even better for ENCE if they could start to also build more of an economy, because that is the one thing that's really been keeping the dream a little bit away. Got some money on Sampires, but everyone else is not looking that fresh at the moment.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The closing stages of this grueling series. Both teams have had absolutely fantastic rounds, moments of greatness. And Astralis looking to have one of those right here. 3 players towards a palace, a contact play. This will be a simple walkout when it feels right. Maybe just one flashbang, and they'll be committing any second to this one. Smoke down towards connector and window. Their Q will be coming any second now. Here it comes.
Oh, they're getting real. You're right. Walk out when it feels right. That is the way to put it. And they're in the bomb site. Diha's a little bit lucky he doesn't just back up into that. That could have been really scary. But it's Madden with the opening kill. And Diha not going to get outdone by Blamef. What a great return. Finds the bomb and takes down Ultex. Glaive and Device now 2 versus 5. I've got to say, the way that Astralis got onto the site, usually that is so lethal. If you're trying to defend that and you're not hearing any nades, you're getting no warning, that's usually enough to pick it off at least 1 or 2 people inside of the A bomb site. But somehow ENCE, they just live through it. And this could be one of the few rounds where they finally get some money as well.
Yeah, they're going to break the back financially of Astralis here. So Glaive will go down. Huge round. And it's 3rd stage loss bonus. So it's only $2,400 per player. They're closing this gap. It's going to be 12-12. I'm pretty sure after this one, because you can't really justify any sort of partial buy in this one. You can take yourself down to like 1,500 maybe if you really wanted a Tech 9 on your back pocket, but I'm not sure it's worth it. It's be more of an eco setup as Diha. He goes above and beyond for the squad here. That's a really nice sequence of events there. And yeah, like I said, pretty much the eco upgraded pistols, but no armor, no nades. Just trying to see if they can find some irritating 1-digs here. The Danes are known for them, and once again sending 3 players towards the palace, hoping they can maybe just get a cheeky plant down, set up the human wall.
What a comeback for ENCE. Started off well, and then they almost slipped up. They almost let Astralis run away with it, but it's been looking a lot better. Snappy, maybe he's cooled off a little bit from the beginning, but he's still top fracking at 18 kills. Some of his teammates have started to really join him there. On the other side, the god that is Device with 22. What did he get? 30 on the first, maybe 37? I mean, it was close to 40, I think, on the second map, right? And now he's at 22 kills.
38, I believe. So 38. Massive.
It's a ridiculous series from him so far.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, there is a chance. They
wouldn't win this, would they?
They wouldn't let it go like this, surely, Henry. Not going to lose the Eagles. All right, good shot. Some Pius is there to calm things down and return us to sanity. Ultex and Glaive, 2 versus 3 with 45 seconds. Again, they're quite far away from each other. So it's all going to be down to the individual play. Ultex going to be found. Glaive walking out and missed the opportunity right there. Good stuff. Double kill at the end there, and it will be another round. ENCE clawing their way back against what looked like a very lethal Astralis team here at the start of the game. But they've slowed down.
Yeah, it's been a back and forth affair, Anders. Bear that in mind. It was, let's just go right back to the beginning of the map. It was 6-0 in favor of ENCE. They then suffered, what, 7 against them before they could come back online. It was still a pretty decent haul. They managed to get 8 rounds on their T side. And here they are, recovering from the deficit in the second half. And we really have got a game on our hands here. It's going to come right down to the wire. Both of these teams turning up here in the upper bracket final of Group B. And we'll see a full buy. Oh, I say that, there's certainly some concessions that have to be made for Astralis. They don't have all the utility, they don't have a device AWP, which has been instrumental in their success, to say the very least. He's being a man possessed with the AWP. And it's going to be one of those A executions. One player watching the flanks is Blamef, as you might expect. Here comes the flash and the commitment.
Deep grenades. I like this. Snappy setting up another smoke for his team. It's Madden to get the first one. Ultex getting 2 in return, though. Good spray onto Snappy to get that first one. And now it's a 3 versus 4. Still a minute on the clock, so plenty of time here for Astralis. But they'd love to get the bomb plant down while the smokes are still up towards the jungle. Device faking it once. No one's really covering the connector, and a good shot. Oh my god, it's unbiased as well. They had the bomb to make Henry, but it's been taken back. Double kill for Dihar at the end. Oh my god, that looked so good for the Danes for such a long time, but they could never find the bomb plant.
Dihar is playing like an absolute beast. He's been relatively quiet by his standards. We expect so much of him now. I consider him to be a world-class player. I was wondering how he got 2 kills there. So the first one Altex was a wallbang in towards CD spawn, then adjusted towards the bomb side boxes, manages to get the double kill, but it wasn't enough. They get shut down, and now it's going to be the partial buy. The maximum loss bonus So they can take themselves down to $2,000. Tech 9s across the board. I feel like they need a round like this. It's been a while since they picked one up, and they're going towards B this time. Bomb on their back, nade at their front door. Thankfully, doesn't do too much damage, and they're going to peel off. Thinking better of it, feeling like they've been rumbled, and it's up to Blame F and Glaive, who are patrolling middle, to try and make something of this. Problem is, like, what do? You've got one smoke and a couple of flashes. I guess the plant would be the main objective here.
Surely, yes. But that last round is so backbreaking that the setup for it was so good. All techs on the double opening. You expect to win a round like that, but there was nobody. You could see Device. I think he clicked the bomb once and realized, man, we've got nobody covering connector. And when they showed up to try and cover the connector for the bomb plant, they just got absolutely destroyed. They needed another set of smokes or something to maybe set it up. And that's typically a problem on the A bomb side, though. Even if you're there, if you don't have the grenades, you can't necessarily plant the bomb. Flashes to go over. One smoke on Glaive. They're going to try and sneak their way through, but hard to do when Sunpires has got that huge scope on top of the ticket booth. And again, they're getting shut down. Bomb is on the ground. And the spray, it's looking pretty decent. Glaive going to get one kill there, but he'll get run down anyway. Sunpires at 19 kills and ENCE at 14 rounds. My God, they've run it back.
They really have. A fantastic return to form for ENCE. Just in the nick of time as well. Not that they were losing a slew of rounds, but Diaz contributions have been magnificent. Once again, just looking so powerful with this rifle. Deserved the third, but it didn't matter at that point. Round was in the bag. Now we get into round number 27. We're going the distance here. I'm not sure we're going to see overtime though, Anders. It feels like ENCE are just too powerful on the CT side.
I agree.
Device will have to take matters into his own hands. He's cooled off a little bit, simmered down as he misses the first shot, and he might even go down here. Course corrects and manages to find the advantage, so not all is lost.
Maybe still a chance, even if it's a slim one. I don't disagree with your assessment. It feels like ENCE have just absolutely come into their own here on the CT side. DR top fragging at 21 kills. But in this 4-on-5, yeah, slim chance for an opening, although they've been here before where they get one or two openings and they still can't find a way to close it out. Spray, and then are they going to start to rotate back to the A-bomb site? Will they really beat the timing here? If they keep going, they could actually have 3 people at the A-bomb site before Astralis show up. Sunpires, he's going to be good for the kill on all techs, and oh dear, this is a big problem.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the intention behind that play was. Could end up losing them the round, but at least it's still a 3 versus 3. Molotovs are decent. They don't have a smoke for spawn, though, and Nerds is going to capitalize upon that, Anders. That's a great kill. They're going to scramble and try and get the bomb down. 2 Slayers coming in from CT spawn. Clay will take care of one of them, but Sunpires, he's towards jungle. He's been spotted, and now it's down to Device. Can he deliver once again?
1 versus 2. He can on the first, and he realizes where Snappy is inside of the smoke. Oh, he just comes running right through. Just
That's one way to do it.
The AWP. That's wild.
Okay. Wow. The unexpected play prevails. And ENCE have got one step closer to the semi-final now. You can hear the bell toll. The match point has been found. This was the play. I found this super questionable. Buzz has died like that a couple of times. Now you've got the man advantage. You're just hoping like, oh, if he just goes and distracts, like maybe that'll do something for them. But yeah, if he goes down with nothing, it's very clear what's about to happen. And now they've got series points here and 3 chances to convert. Of course, the tactical timeout has to come through, but that was their round. And for the young gun to go down like that in the man advantage, he'll be kicking himself. Maybe 5 seconds later when his teammates committed, that might have been a chance to go for a big backstab. That could have had legs, but just going down, trying to bait out the shot, it doesn't work whatsoever. And it's that A-bomb side that just seems like it's too strong right now. They're getting removed every single time they enter, picking up 1 round in the last 6, it feels like. We are going to see if ENCE can close things out right here, right now, and book themselves a place in the semi-finals here at IEM Dallas.
Yeah, just get 1 of the next 3 rounds, and you're going to be fine with it. Oh, it's almost a kill on Glaive. USP is out, and he's going to find him. Nerds. First one down, 4 to go. Sunpires is going to help out. Double kill for him before he gets dropped. Then it's just Blamef left. Oh, dear. ENCE are heading to the semi-final, Henry. There's no question about it here. Astralis, they fought very, very hard. And luckily, they're not out of the tournament yet, because I want to see more out of them. I have no doubt everyone else does too. But it will be ENCE to make their way through here in Dallas. A semi-final spot secured.